How old are you?
12. She's 12. She's 12.
12?
Yes.
How old are you?
Doesn't matter. It's
This is
acceptable.
not legal.
It's legal.
Not in this
I have no permission from the parents. Permission from the parents. It's okay. When you have.
She doesn't want you to hold her.
It doesn't sound right. Doesn't it work?
No. This is not right.
No.
And if we call the cops, I'm sure you get locked up. So you know this isn't right, right?
Yes, she's 12. Yeah. She's 12.
How old is she?
She's 12.
12.
Yes.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm a senior citizen. Doesn't matter.
And how is this happening right now?
Parents, they gave me permission.
Her parents gave you permission.
Yes.
You know this is illegal, right?
Yes.
You understand that?
Yeah.
So do you want to do this? Do you want to do it?
Excuse me?
Because I'll take you to the police right now. All right?
Excuse me?
No, I'm
No,
sorry. I'm not letting you.
I have the permission from parents.
This is illegal. I'll take
No. Please.
Yep.
Please. Where's the security?
This is the book of Matthew, 18 verse 7. Red letters, Yahusha speaking. Woe, which means destruction, unto the world because of offenses, for it must needs be that offenses come. But woe to that man by whom the offense cometh. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Kakodash, the both honest apostles, and the Earthman Stone for giving us this percent truth, and blessed be to the elect. Get mad all you want, because in the kingdom, this is going to happen. Get mad all you want, because in the kingdom, this is going to happen. And amen, in the kingdom, we are going to get these women at a young age, and here it is. You got people out there, they got a problem with it, and look, man, when a little boy turns 12 years old, same goes for a little girl. When she turns 12 years old, man, they now become adults, Now they're under the covenant. They now got to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? But you see, in this world, here it is, you're 12 years old, they still gonna label you as a child, a kid. But really, when you turn 12 years old, you become an adult, And really, at that age, 12, that's when, puberty starts to kick in, Start growing hair. So look, man, at that age, man, that's when, especially for women, at that age, that's when she can start to reproduce, But here it is. You guys out there, y'all got a problem with it, Even with the whole topic of grape. And look, man, the kingdom, really, we are not going to need to do that. Because, every Israelite man is going to have multiple wives, So really, man, we are not going to need to do that. Okay? You see, that law is there in case if it does happen, okay? So, for you guys out there that got a problem with it, man, y'all are very immature, man. You know, you really have no idea on what this ministry is really about. A lot of y'all are very emotional, man. You're very butthurt. And again, we are not gonna need to do that, man. Okay? Because, hey, every Israel man is gonna have multiple wives. Okay? So, Ezekiel 3 in verse 1, moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel. And hey, before I keep going, hey, a lot of y'all need to remove this Western culture shit that you was taught, man. Okay? You need to have that ancient mindset, man. Okay? Understand how things was done and how things was dealt with in ancient times. Because a lot of y'all been brainwashed on what goes on in the West. Okay? Y'all got a problem with Isaiah 4:1. Y'all got a problem with a man having multiple wives. You know? But I show you, man. A lot of y'all, you really have no idea on what this ministry is really about. So continue on, verse 2. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowls with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. And he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them. So hey, man, eat this roll, man. Not just the sweet part, but also the bitter. Eat the whole thing, man. Not taking piece by piece. No, man, the whole thing, man. You know, eat it. The whole thing, man. The sweet and also the bitter. And here it is. Y'all got a problem with a man having multiple wives. Y'all got a problem with the whole grape doctrine. Y'all got a problem with a man dealing with a woman at a young age. And here it is, man. You know, for example, you know, how old was Rebecca when she got married to Isaac? So it says, since Isaac was 26 years old at that time and 40 when he married Rebecca. And we know, hey, sex is marriage, man. You know? It says, and 40 when he married Rebecca. Genesis 25:20. She was thus 14 years old when she married. So here it is. Isaac was 40 years old and Rebecca was 14. A 26 years age gap. Now, if you was, let's say, 40 years old and you was dealing with, let's just say, a 17-year-old, hey, man, you will get in trouble, man. You know? You will get in trouble. But here it is, man. In ancient times, men was up there in age, and yet they was dealing with women at a young age, man. 12, 13, 14 years old. Hey, King Solomon had 700 wives, 300 concubines, 1,000 women that he was dealing with. And guess what? They were very young in age. You know, 12 years old and up. You know? But I show you, man, a lot of y'all y'all butt hurt, man. You know, very immature, man. You know, and of course, we are not telling you to go deal with a young woman, okay? Of course not. Because, hey, you get in trouble, man, okay? We are not telling you to go deal with a woman that's young in age. Absolutely not. Because, hey, you will get in trouble, okay? 1 Corinthians 6 verse 12. All things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. So, hey, man, there's certain things that was going on in ancient times that was lawful. But, hey, you cannot do that right now because, hey, you will get in trouble. For example, having multiple wives. Now, some places, hey, you can have multiple wives. But really, for the most part, you can't. Because, hey, you get in trouble. You know? Even when it comes to dealing with women, you know, certain cities, states, hey, the age gap, you know, is different. And let's say if you're 18, hey, if you're dealing with a 14-year-old, hey, you're gonna get in trouble, man. You know? But I show you this place has got to go, man. Everything is backwards, man. Here it is. She gotta be 18 years old. Here it is. You find a woman very attractive. You know, she's pretty face. And here it is. You gotta wait for her to turn 18. And here it is. She in high school or in college. Whatever, man. You know, she gotta be a certain age, man. And hey, ain't no telling if she's gonna be a virgin. Ain't no telling if she's gonna be single. You know? But I show you, this place has got to go, man. And hey, by the time you end up dealing with her, hey, she got children with different men, jumping rod to rod, got a high body count, got tattoos. This place is a shit show, man. You know? So, hey, man, all y'all that got a problem with it, hey, really, a lot of y'all are really very immature, man. You know, you just butt hurt. Because, hey, in ancient times, men was dealing with many women that were young in age, man. Okay? Mark 5:42, and guess what, in Kingdom? Hey, we are going to be dealing with women at a young age, man. You know, popping them, making children. You know, be fruitful and multiply. Hey, King Solomon was dealing with many women at that age. Okay? So again, Mark 5:42, and straightway the damsel arose and walked, for she was of the age of 12 years. And they were astonished with a great astonishment. So again, really, the age of 12, that's when, you know, puberty starts to kick in. You know, your body's changing, you're growing hair, you know, hair down there. If you know, you know. You know? So really, man, at that age, that's when you become an adult. When a little boy turns 12, he becomes a man. When a little girl turns 12, she becomes a woman. Both of them are now under the covenant, which means they gotta keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You know? So hey man, when a little girl turns 12 years old, that's when she's an adult. But here it is, you will call us pedophiles, but the word pedophiles just means an individual that's attracted to children. And guess what? When a woman turns 12 years old, that's when she becomes an adult. You see the difference? You see, but you people are so stupid and retarded. Y'all don't look up these words, okay? Y'all just be saying these words, but yet you don't even know the meanings behind these words. But I'll show you how simple you Americans are, man. And here it is in this video. You know, people, man, you know, now of course we know, especially, you know, being in Babylon, you know, you was taught that, hey, you gotta deal with older women. You know, because hey, if you're dealing with a young woman, hey, you already know people's gonna make fun of you, call you out, talk shit about you. Hey, even that actor who played Tony Montana from Scarface, hey, everybody was calling him out because he was dealing with a young chick. You know? But I show you, man, this place has got to go. Because, hey, man, everything's backwards as hell. And it's funny how y'all, you know, come after Jake because he's dealing with a young woman. But, hey, y'all do not keep that same energy with your president, with your celebrities. Because here it is. All the Epstein files is coming out on what they do behind the scenes. And here it is. You don't care. You don't care. But here it is. A regular Jake. He's dealing with a young woman. And hey, everybody is coming after him. But I show you, man. This place is through, man. It's through. Deuteronomy. I'm gonna just get it. It says, Deuteronomy 22:28. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her, and lie with her, and they be found, then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife, because he hath humbled her. He may not put her away all his days. So, hey, man, you know, straight to the point. Hey, man, the law is, if you was to rape a woman, hey, and she was a virgin, you will have to pay the father's damsel 50 shekels of silver. Because, hey, you know, you did violate him, you know, by raping his daughter, you know. So, hey, the law is, if you was to rape a woman, hey, you would have to pay the father's damsel 50 shekels of silver. And from there, hey, you cannot put her away. That's now your woman. And hey, 50 shekels of silver, that's a lot, man. Okay, that's a lot. So again, the law is, if you was to rape a woman, you would have to pay the father's damsel 50 shekels of silver. And once you pay him 50 shekels of silver, hey, that's now your woman. Okay, you cannot put her away. So that's a law. And again, in the kingdom, really, we are not going to need to do that, okay? Because, hey, every Israel man is going to have multiple wives, okay? So again, we are not going to need to do that, man, okay? So, hey, man, at the end of the day, get mad all you want, because in the kingdom, this is going to happen, okay? Yes, the Israel man will have multiple wives, as many as he wants. And yes, we are gonna deal with these women and pop them in a young age. And hey, all y'all that's mad about that, hey, grow the fuck up, man. Cause hey, a lot of y'all, you really have no idea on what this ministry is really about. Cause hey, look at throughout history, man. Cause hey, man, throughout history, men was dealing with women at a young age, man. Okay? So hey, man, today, get mad all you want, because in the kingdom, this is going to happen. So with that, I pray this video is edifying. So with that, I say shalom.